So this is a special message to preempt any pride that may build in me over these epic videos the Lord is blessing me with. Glory is for God, and I need to give Him credit where credit is due. He supports what I'm doing because I'm serving His kingdom, not mine. And so what you don't see in these videos is the regular plea to Yehovah Almighty to make everything work out to achieve these lofty backcountry goals. There are so many risk factors for these objectives to not work out, but out of my years of making backcountry videos to serve the kingdom, I really can't remember one time where I got completely skunked. And that's really amazing since the vast majority of these missions are in very marginal conditions. From questionable temperatures to sketchy clouds and fog, to the inherent risks of lone backcountry adventuring, to extreme cold and a frigid north wind that doesn't jive with vascular disorders like Raynaud's and chilblains. Ice, crust, deep powder, water, and the energy to haul myself and all my gear out there on top of properly estimating preparations and not always reliable forecasts all make for very significant challenges and variables to overcome. I've had so many situations where I really didn't know if it was going to work out. So many times of calling on God as to whether I should even continue or just turn back. I've prayed numerous times for the weather to break, and I've had those prayers answered amazingly. I've had to pray for the strength to continue, only to find myself trucking to the very top without issue. And I can't forget being led to the right places at the right times for the current conditions. And though the end product is often epic and wonderful, the process is usually less than perfectly enjoyable. I express my frustrations verbally without expletives, and I've come home with a hoarse voice from freaking out over the difficulties that come with these endeavors. Just trying to get the camera mount into its slot on top of my helmet without being able to see it, while worrying about the camera battery running down and fretting that the sun's going to disappear, all the while the body strains to simply hold hands over the head for elongated minutes, hoping the mount tabs don't break and create a bigger problem, is just one minor example of the utter frustration that ensues while trying to enjoy the scene and process. And now with the drone flying, there are cold fingers and mechanical malfunctions that can make returning and landing safely a majorly stressful ordeal. The truth is that much of the time in between the video cut from flying back and coming in for landing, there is a long and sketchy process of trying to get switched to stable mode and bring it in line of sight with cold fingers that are slow and gloves that keep you from feeling the sticks, as well as having proper orientation of the mind to keep up with the constantly changing angles, bringing it in with not a lot of experience, and a level mode that rarely wants to actually fly level, even though I've reset my gyros. Anyway, I won't take the time to try to explain more of the reality of how much work goes into these videos, because the ultimate point here is that out of all my effort, it's God's providence and grace that enables success. He is the divine orchestrator that enables works to be finished that serve His will. And so, to the heavenly provider, I give all the credit, glory, and thanks for making it all possible. And those are just some of the reasons why He gets the glory and not me. Oh, praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Oh! Oh, man! Ridiculous. Thank you, Lord.